when receiving the news, I'd imagine it would have been a very positive reaction, but did you share it with friends and family? I remember when you got it, so I don't want to take that limelight.
Oh, I did. As soon as work was done, I was just like, Ma, guess what? Told her all about it, and I was just like so excited, and I was just chattering about which charity I wanted to donate to and stuff like that, and I told my friend.
So welcome, Jenna, to Coffee Time. Is this your first time on Coffee Time?
I think it is, unless I have terrible memory, and I was.
I've been involved with you in so many initiatives, so I was always in the wonder when I heard that you were guest today. I was like, have I interviewed or have I spoken to Jenna before on Coffee Time? But it looks like this is your first time, so welcome to Coffee Time. It's fantastic to have you on. So we've got obviously not only Jenna Shields on the show, but we have Jenna Shields, who is an inaugural Dumont-Benjamin Award winner. So why don't you tell our flock who you are, your career journey with Bill Gosling?
Well, I'm Jenna, and I joined Bill Gosling 7 years ago, something like that.
6 years.
Yeah, something like that. I'm originally from Canada, but I moved here first before I joined Bill Gosling, and I became a permanent resident some few years after that, 4 or 5 years, I think.
Oh, Dave's here.
Yes, I'm here. Sorry about that.
Hi,
Jenna. You don't really have a British accent, do you?
No, I still retain my Canadian accent. Occasionally, the British slang will just pop right in there, but mostly still Canadian. I like to think I carved out a specific role for myself. It was one of the 2 or 3 people who really, really got to know the system till we became our own little specialist team where we were the knowledgeable ones about the system. So, yeah, and I guess my agents, they appreciated that I was able to help them on a deeper level. So
yeah, I've heard some really positive feedback on the recent training you're doing, and it's a measure of the impact you can make even at agent level. So really appreciate that. So tell us about your most recent success in winning what is regarded as the most prestigious award you can achieve here at BGO.
I was surprised because Janine invited me to what I thought was a diversity committee meeting, and I was, just prepared to talk events and strategy and whatnot. And then all of a sudden there was Martin and everyone there, and I was like, oh, it's a bigger meeting than I thought. And then they were like, oh, we tricked you. And I was just sitting there I didn't have time to do my hair and stuff like that. Anyway, it was a really wonderful surprise. I didn't know I was going to get it. I had no idea. And it's so wonderful that so many of the people I work with felt that I warranted this award. I feel very honored.
So Jenna, give us an idea of the impact that had on you, in terms of your career here. When receiving the news, I'd imagine it would have been a very positive reaction, but did you share it with friends and family? I remember when you got it, so I don't want to take that limelight.
Oh, I did. As soon as work was done, I was just like, Ma, guess what? Told her all about it, and I was just so excited, and I was just chattering about which charity I wanted to donate to and stuff like that, and I told my friends as well, and they're all very excited for me, and yeah, I did. You
mentioned the charities, Jenna. So I think that's something that's just a real measure of yourself, and probably one of the many reasons why you were the deserved winner. So tell the flock what you did with the prize money.
I have decided on the charity Stonewall to donate to, because it is a charity that I donate to myself personally when I can. I can't always donate all that much, so this will be quite wonderful to give them more than what they deserve to help make the lives of queer people in the UK better.
And I think it just kind of shares some of your story around BGO, right? Because you mentioned that you're part of the DE&I committee. You've made a significant impact in there. So now, Jenna, an interesting question now, when Dave prompted you on your career journey. if your career journey with Bill Gosling was a movie, what genre would it be?
Slice of life, I guess. I'd like to think comedy. I'm a funny person.
What's your favourite comedy film?
It's a comedy mystery. It's Knives Out. But then there's also Clue. I like comedy mysteries. So Knives Out or Clue, those are both very funny, very good films.
Well, I hope that doesn't relate to any of your journey, Bill Gosling. I've seen that film.
I really hope I don't run into a murder mystery. Those are more fun in fiction than in real life. So. And
based on that journey as well, if you could go back in time and give your younger self some one piece of career advice, what would it be, Jenna?
I'd say don't be afraid to ask questions, but I think younger me already knew that. That's how I got where I am. So I don't know, that's a hard question to think of. I'm gonna say don't be afraid to ask questions. So there were times I hesitated and I could have pushed forward and it would have been fine.
Well, I think that's sometimes the simplest of advice is the most effective, 100%. If you don't know the answer, tell people you don't know the answer. If you want to ask a question, you ask a question.
Exactly.
Either that or we look it up on Google.
Well, Jenna, it's been fantastic to have you on Coffee Time. We've loved hearing your journey. Congratulations again on the achievement of being a Dumont-Benjamin Award winner in the UK. It's been really, really brilliant to see your journey firsthand, not just as an agent, but certainly the impact that you're making from an initiative for well-being and of course our D&I committee. So great job.
Yes, we appreciate all your efforts there. It's great to see and great to have people like you on part of the flock. So thank you.
Well, thank you both for the opportunities and the training.
Thanks, Jenna. All the best.
All the best.